So we'd thrown a left on the Trent and Mersey to go to our first holding pound on the Anderton boat lift. It's operated with guillotine locks that come down and trap the water in. Very, very interesting Victorian technology, but of course Victorian technology has now been taken over by modern technology. It's made it safer and more efficient. Very excited boater. Yes, this was the small holding pound for Kevin and I before we went into the actual bathtub that takes you down the Anderton boat lift. So, as I said, we're in the first pound now. We had to stop at a stop sign, and the gentleman's going to open up. The guillotine lock's gone down. It's going to open up, and then we're going to go into the lift. Let me tell you, our boating comrades didn't like heights. Well, Kevin was petrified. He didn't really fancy doing it at all, and he always thought it was a bad idea. But let me tell you, now that we're home in our marina, he's perfectly happy he's done it, and I'm sure he's telling everyone else that he has done the Anderton boat lift. Sandy went to the bow of Chuggabug to do this filming as we go into the actual bathtub that will enable us to go down to the River Weaver. Total different aspect on the Anderton boat lift. This is very, very quiet, apart from one little knock where I just brushed the sides. Never mind, it happens to the best of us, and we all know that boating is a contact sport. Ready for the bang. Ouch. Soon you will hear the reverse coming on Chuggabug, just to bring us to a halt and sit in the bath. Now, some of the filming that you will hear a little bit in the video has got a little bit of wind noise on it, as we're sitting 50 foot above the River Weaver, and it was blowing a hoolie. Not a very nice view of me there, as you have to tie the rear stern line up to secure the boat. See here the rear guillotines coming down to hold us in the bathtub. So effectively, we're now a rubber duck. Hey! What a bad idea this. Unfortunately, our travelling friend hasn't really got a good head for heights.
And that is why my hands are shaking.
Kevin actually disappeared inside the boat for the descent. He really has not got a very good head for heights at all. So Marie was on the back with us, having a chat as we slowly descended off the Trent and Mersey and on to the River Weaver. Kev said, stop talking about it. Again, I do apologise for the wind noise. I just do all this on my phone. I have no posh gadgets or gizmos like the other boat tubers. I have no money. And down there is our friends. That's Graham and Bev, who we've shared the cruise. Chip's loving it. I'm afraid Dale's doing a Kev.
I think the Victorians built it.
Yeah, Kev wasn't happy at all, considering that now the Anderton boat lift is 144 years old. It's still an amazing thing.
Start off with there.
Yes, we started up there, 50 foot up in the sky. And now, as the guillotine doors go up, we get our first view of the River Weaver. And Sandy went to the bow of Chuggabug to get a better view and wait for the gates to go up. So we are about to go on another new water for us, and effectively our first river, the River Weaver. But we're only going to be on there overnight, as we had a booking for early morning the next morning to come back up the Anderton. Just as you go left onto the River Weaver, there's holding moorings there, a very nice floating pontoon where we moored up and had a lovely evening. Time to leave our little bathtub and become boats again. No more rubber ducks. You can hear Sandy laughing there as Kevin was using his horn as he came onto the River Weaver, but his horn is faulty that he's actually got fitted to the boat, so he's using a little handheld horn which makes the weirdest noise ever. And thankfully Graham and Bev were at the bottom of the Anderton to collect this footage for us and very kindly let us use it, and you'll be able to hear Kev's little horn. You're alright, Kev. Nearly on terra firma, mate. And now the view from Chuggabug as we leave the Anderton boat lift. And again, thank you Graham and Bev for filming it for us. You've helped us capture very, very fantastic memories. So we're now approaching the floating pontoon, which will be our berth for the night until we make our ascent up the Anderton tomorrow morning. Tuesday morning, it's about 8:10. We're booked on the Anderton boat lift to go back up at 9:15, but we've got to be on the landings just a little bit further up there. Sorry, I'm walking Chippendale. For about 5 to 9, so we're ready to go. The other boats seem like they might be ready to go. We're going up the Anderton. So it was time for us to leave, and Kevin was leading the way. Time to go to the holding pontoon at the bottom of the lift, where the chaps that work in the lift will come and let us know when they're ready for us.
See ya!
Yes, we were all very sad to say goodbye to Graham and Bev, but we will meet you again. Us boaters always literally bump into each other again on the cut. Graham and Bev have helped us make lovely memories, and we'll always treasure them, and I guarantee we will meet again.
Bye bye, Chugs. See ya!
And that's a promise. Getting all upset.
I know the feeling.
There's always a drink waiting for you both on Chuggabug. So it was time to leave our holding pontoon. Ironically, we were delayed by a computer fault on a Victorian state of art. But there you go. Modern technology always takes over, as the Anderton boat lift, when it was first made, was powered by steam. But nowadays, electric has taken over. Gentle kiss, mate! Yeah, unfortunately, Kevin's boat had sort of gone across the pound, so I just had to give him a little nudge just to straighten him up again. Otherwise, I couldn't get in. Now we had the view of the River Weaver getting further and further away. Well, we're going up, and Kev's gone in the boat. He doesn't like this at all, but as you can see, the River Weaver is getting further and further away, and the higher we go, the lower in the boat Kevin goes. And that was the Anderton. We were soon on our way, admiring the lovely canal side houses and the beautiful, beautiful scenery that we've got. Thank you, Anderton. We've loved it. So it's now Saturday the 8th of June. We're safely back in Tattenhall Marina. We've had a fantastic cruise. We got back Thursday. We had a really long cruise on the last day to get back from Bridge 14 on the Middlewich. We really went for it. The two of us just went back because it was bad weather forecast to come in on the Friday. So we moored up at about 5 to 8 on the Thursday night, as they had to be back. Kevin and Marie had to be back for work commitments today. Luckily, I'm not back in work till Monday, so I'm on the Merlot. But what a fantastic place. We're so pleased to have shared it with you, and we're so pleased to have said that we have done the Anderton boat lift.